The other common condition imposed by lenders. Compensating balance. Some banks require that the borrowers should maintain a balance in their withdrawn or reduced equivalent to 10% of the loan. The requirement for compensating balance is most common with corporate rather than individuals' loans, and agreeing to compensating balance allows a company to borrow money at a favorable rate of interest. Annual cleanups. In some types of loans, all unpaid loans, banks require the borrowers to pay all unpaid loans, at least test the borrower's financial capacity. Annual cleanups is a banking practice that requires a borrower to pay off all balances of any renewal lines of credit and keep them at zero for 30 days or even 90 consecutive nights during a 12 months period. Although the annual cleanup is a long-time tradition, it's becoming less common nowadays. Submission of regular periodic financial statement. Exclusive marketing agreement. Merchandise credit is granted provided the buyer will sell and carry on an exclusive basis only the product of the creditor supplies. This was very popular during the Bear Wars, the Cola Wars, which happen every now and then. Exclusive warehousing and transport agreement. Required by lenders who have interests as either stockholders in warehouses and transportation. Assurance of quick response repair services. Lenders for car financing would like to make sure that when there are car breakdowns, the dealer has complete service facilities. Separation of credit from marketing operations. It is important the marketing and credit function should be separated. The marketing department's overriding concern is to sell. Payment required after merchandise is sold. The following agreements fall under this category. Consignment only. The manufacturer transfers the possession of his goods to the retailer who them in his store. Whenever an item is sold, the retailer is supposed to pay the manufacturer immediately. This setup is similar to the trust receipt agreement, but if it does comply with the requirements of PD 115, also known the trust receipt law, the agreement is simple consumer. Trust receipt. PD 115, known as the Trust Receipt Law, was issued by President Marcos in a 1973 law, criminalized violation of a trust agreement, particularly the non-payment of goods withdrawn from goods of a trust agreement, particularly the non-payment of goods withdrawn from goods held in trust. Section 13 of said law states the failure of entrustee to turn over the proceeds of the sale of the goods should constitute the crime of estafa, punishable under the revised code. The entrustee is the receiver of the goods held trust for the entrustor, owner of the goods. Payment with certain due date. There were several kinds. First is due dates in calendar days, 30, 60, 90 days for merchandise, credit, and short-term cash loan. Second is fixed 1 year with renewal. Next is payment after availment. Next is interest only and balloon payment at the end term. Amortized payment of equal amounts. Graduated payment scheme, decreasing payment schemes, acceleration clause. Payments after availments. This applies to a line of credit and revolving credit and the revolving credit agreement. In these two types of credit, the borrower need not withdraw the full amount approved. He only what he needs, and therefore he pays only for what he gets. Interest only and balloon payment at the end of term. The borrower is required to pay only interest at the end of each year. At the end of the term, he has to pay the interest corresponding to that year, plus the principal. The principal payment is a large lump sum called a balloon in financial circles. Decreasing payment scheme. This is a very rare payment plan is the exact opposite of the graduated payment scheme, appropriate for individuals who are at the peak of their career or who currently experiencing financial success. There are several factors to be taken account in determining the term to be used. Some of these are the nature of product. Nature product, it must be considered in terms of total product offering. The term product covers goods, services, ideas, and information. Secondly, the actual product is the specific offering aimed at meeting a core need. This includes the attributes such as styling, branding, performance, features, and packaging. Second is the seller's markup on the product. Markup is the amount that sellers of goods or services charges over and above the total cost of delivering its product or service in order to make a desired profit. Third, the loan value versus market value, and the term used by competitors.